damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again, you motherfuckers. What's going on Thursday? Kind of one of those days of the week, kind of like a Tuesday. Man, it's not Monday. Thursday, it's not Friday. We're past Wednesday. Almost there. Keep your eye on the prize. And the weekend shall be upon you. But before we get to all that, Noble Gold Investments is pleased to let you know that gold was the best investment in the class of 2022. Real estate, crypto, stocks, bonds, didn't matter. Gold outperformed them all in 2022. So what are you waiting for? Noble Gold Investments has helped thousands of their clients buy real physical gold. Open a gold IRA or silver IRA with Noble Gold Investments this month and receive a free quarter-ounce America Gold Eagle coin with every qualified IRA of $50,000. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold Investments and their thousands of five-star reviews. If you're not ready to invest, download the Noble Gold Investments Gold Investment Guide. Scroll down below and you'll find the link in the description box. Make sure that you hit the More button if you're on a mobile device. And remember, when you are investing, no guarantees whatsoever. You know that. Shit. What up, man? Sometimes the content cup runneth over. And today is one of those days. So many things going on. Every time I go on my phone, every time I check a news feed, I'm like, what? Road raggy? Shit just going on everywhere. So we're going to do our best to cover a small slice of it. And more footage coming out of Palestine, Ohio. This time their state senator was at a creek, and he took a stick and disturbed the dirt under the water. And this oily, you see oil in the water, it kind of has that rainbow, that blue, red, yellow color in it. Well, this is bubbling up from the ground. When he disturbs the ground, this oily chemical substance bubbles up from the ground. And again, he's doing this with a stick. So clearly, there's not only water in the water. So that, plus many other things, but let's get to this super chat cherry popper. Justin Desroches, thank you. I told you Neck Buddy and Fetterman were quarreling. Fetterman can't take the abuse anymore. He's far too pleh for Neck Buddy. That may be true. They may be having a back and forth, lovers quarrel, whatever they are. But I don't think there's any separating them. I think they're buddies till the end. What did Chucky say? You're my friend to the end. So pretty sure that's what Neck Buddy said to John, or what John said to him, depending on who wants to leave. Anyway, yeah, there's no breaking those two up. They're like Bobby and Whitney. What, Neck Buddy got cut off? Wait a minute. Don't tell me the greatest relationship we've ever seen has been ended. Let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this. I don't see anything about him having any kind of surgery, so that's good. They'll stay together. Sister Shirley says, look it up. I did John Fetterman neck surgery. How about John Fetterman surgery? Damn, hold damn. Guys, what the hell? What? Hold on. Before I even read this headline out loud. Aaron M., hold on a second. Here we go. As of 1 hour ago, now he was released from the hospital this past Sunday, and he was supposed to be back to work on Monday. Today is Thursday. Home Sunday, work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then here we come to Thursday. And as of 1 hour ago, 60 minutes, CBS Philadelphia, so they are in the state of Pennsylvania where he is the senator, and it says, Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman checked himself into Walter Reed National Military Medical Center Wednesday night to receive treatment for clinical depression, his office announced on Thursday. Fetterman was evaluated by Dr. Brian P. Monahan, the attending physician for the United States Congress, on Monday. 2 days later, Dr. Monahan recommended inpatient care at Walter Reed, and Fetterman agreed, according to the release. So remember the other day when I was talking about him going into the hospital for lightheadedness, I don't know if it was his head or Neck Buddy's head too, but one of them had lightheadedness, maybe both of them. And I said the best thing that could come out of this is that a doctor will tell him he's unfit for duty and he has to step down. So it looks like, now it didn't happen then, they released him, but it looks like that's coming. It looks like that's a coming. What did Major Payne say? I guess I just had that one a coming. Fetterman has experienced depression on and off throughout his life, but it's become more severe in recent weeks, his office said. After examining John, the doctors at Walter Reed told us that John is getting the care he needs and will soon be back to himself, his office said in a release. Last week, Fetterman was discharged from the George Washington University Hospital after he reported he was feeling lightheaded. Fetterman suffered a near fatal, that means almost dead, stroke just days before the Pennsylvania Democratic primary. He later went on to beat GOP nominee Dr. Oz, it says his real name, but Dr. Oz is easier, to win the seat that was held by now retired Republican Pat Toomey. Fetterman underwent surgery to implant a pacemaker with a defibrillator to manage two heart conditions, atrial fibrillation and cardiomyopathy, and spent much of the summer recovering off the campaign trail. So you spent most of the summer laid up somewhere and you still beat Dr. Oz? I didn't know he had all these heart issues as well. His heart sounds like Biden's brain. He underwent surgery to implant a pacemaker with a defibrillator to manage two heart conditions, atrial fibrillation and cardiomyopathy, and spent much of the summer recovering off the campaign trail. So his campaign was so good that he could take most of the summer off. He could hit cruise control and beat Dr. Oz. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Giselle Barreto Fetterman, John's wife, the bitch who put him out there, tweeted, "This is a difficult time for our family, so please respect our privacy. Respect our privacy. After we put this Frankenstein out there for months after a stroke, burn on the rich." You shoved that man out there after he had extreme brain trauma. For what? You put him out there. You had him singing and dancing like a fucking bear in a Russian circus. And now you want to say, respect our privacy. For us, the kids come first. So putting their daddy away from home on a campaign trail after he had a stroke, that's putting the kids first. Take care of yourselves. Hold your loved ones close. You are not alone. You think John could have spent all that time recovering? You think the day he had his stroke, you want to go ahead and clear his schedule forever? Nope. Get out there. Stand up and prop him up. Inject him. Do what you got to do. Get him out there. We got to get this Senate seat. Now, his wife wasn't the only one holding a chair and a whip, making him perform out there like a big Russian bear. It was the Democrat Party because he gave them the narrow edge. Fellow Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey tweeted that he was proud of Fetterman for getting the help he needs. You probably had him out there too, you son of a bitch. Shut up. Now, listen, Senator Bob Casey says millions of Americans struggle with their mental health. Now you care about this man's mental health? Fuck his mental health when you needed to get that seat. Fuck his mental health. There's nothing wrong with them. Remember that out there saying, how dare those Republicans bring up the fact that he had a stroke? There's nothing wrong with John Fetterman. He's doing fine. Look at how he's performing. He's reading the cue cards and shit. He's doing fine. Now it's care about his mental health. Give us our privacy. We told you to get your privacy. We told you to leave that fool at home. But now it's, oh man, mental health. We got to really take care of John. So John Fetterman, Senator of Pennsylvania, newly elected Senator of Pennsylvania, has now been hospitalized twice within the first 2 months of him taking office. Raquita Johnson, what up? What up, Gabe? So how is that? 6 years. He has 6 years to go. You think he's going to make it? These first 2 months are looking pretty rough. Lightheadedness, now it's depression, clinical depression, all these heart issues. Isn't your heart in charge of pumping blood throughout your brain? And isn't a stroke when you have a disruption to the flow of blood to your brain? It's weird. So weird. But now, leave him alone. Mental health, respect his privacy. He needs to step away. Nothing to see here. Well, if he can't do it, have Neck Buddy take over until he's better. Like, John, take care of yourself, John. I can do it. Don't worry. Mr. Kojak, who loves you, baby. What do they have in Canada for Neck Buddy? You can't put a took on it, eh? What are you talking about, eh? Yeah, I mean, and if he was in Canada, he'd be dead. If you had problems like John Fetterman had, strokes, real major issues, heart issues, you'd be dead. Because you can't get to see a damn specialist. Why? Because everybody gets to see the specialist. Socialized medicine. Everybody gets everything. Now, if your doctor can't see you in Canada, you know who can see you? The death panel. The people who decide. Remember that Canadian Army vet? She said, all I need is a new elevator or a chair elevator in my house. She sits down in it. It takes her upstairs in her house. All she needed was that. And they said, we don't have that, but we can kill you. So get back to us. Think about it. Let that rattle around and then let us know what you think. But we can't do the chair for you, but we can put you down. Go Canada. Rance and Shan, thank you. Jericho, did you hear about the Harry Potter game being boycotted by KKT members due to J.K. Rowling? It backfired and the game became the highest selling. When are these people going to learn? I did hear about J.K. Rowling getting some backlash from the Ku Klux Klans because of some shit that she said. But people, you're not going to take things away from people that they want. And you're talking Harry Potter. That's the movie that had adults dressing like a child wizard standing in line to go see it. People are real about Harry Potter. They're not going to let your woke bullshit get in the way. They're not going to let you small handful of crazies fuck their day up. And when you tell people they can't have something, haven't any of these idiots ever had children? Haven't they ever been an adolescent, a teenager? When people tell you can't have something or something is taboo, that's what you gravitate toward. It's natural. So you tell people you can't have this thing that you like, well, they're just going to buy more of it. And I wish the movie industry would take a page out of Tom Cruise's book with Maverick, get back to the shit people want to see, and they will come and see it, and they'll bring their money with them. And when they leave, they'll leave their money with you. But no, jam pack everything with some weird, distorted, perverted shit that only a small handful of the population partakes in. But the good thing is the pendulum will swing the other way. And people are going to get tired of this shit. Your voice is going to get annoying. We're going to get tired of hearing it. And hopefully we'll swat you away like the little tiny insignificant insect that those people are. Mr. Kojak, again, thank you. Do a little dance. Make a little love if they're not of a certain age. And let's play it tonight. Yeah, let's do it. We'll play all over the place. He told somebody today, come on, man. Come on, man. JB's Garage. Thank you. Sup, Jericho. Sup, JB. Brian King B. Falcon. That man is dead. Yeah, and that, I don't want that. Of course, we don't want that to happen. Come on now. People who think that that conservatives would wish death upon their political enemies. That's not true. I wish that what I wish he would do, I wish that he would retire and stay at home with his family. Maybe, I don't know. So once you're a senator and stuff, and I'm not sure, I think, is it Congress too? But I know they get, probably is, but they get free healthcare and stuff for life and security and all this shit. So do you have to be a senator for a certain amount of time to get that lifelong healthcare? If not, let's make an exception for John Fetterman. He did get elected. He is a U.S. senator. That was hard to say. So give that man some health care and get him out of here. He should retire and stay home with his wife and kids, because that shit is sad. Aaron M says, hold on. What are the odds that same train conductor would derail two trains within a few weeks of each other? Oh, he did. I heard about that, the train derailment in Michigan. They said nothing's leaking, everything's fine so far, but I didn't know it was the same day. Was it like what caused it to derail? Was he going too fast around a turn or something? Like, or does this guy just have, he could just have really, really, really bad luck. That has happened. We've all heard stories of people having really crazy bad things or one in a million things happen to them. And I was about to say I'm sure, but I can't say that anymore. I hope that, being that he was the driver, he was given, because I got a friend of mine, he backed into a damn pole at the gas station and they had him pissing in a cup in the blink of an eye. So I would hope that they've drug tested this guy and made sure that it wasn't his fault before you give him the keys to another train and then this shit happens again. I hope the guy just has really, really bad luck. Brendan Gerzalak, man, I thank you for the Hamilton. Personally, I don't think Fetterman wanted the job. He just wanted the title of senator. Politics doesn't seem like it's his big ass neck of the woods. That would have to be a big force, wouldn't it? But I don't think he wanted it. I think he wanted to be home. He wanted to be home chasing around the butterflies in the backyard with a pair of tidy whities on. But his wife and others had other aspirations for him, and they forced him into that shit. I totally agree with that. And that's fucked up. The man had brain trauma. He had a stroke, and he has heart issues. Chet, thank you for the super sticker. Let's see. Yeah, I got one more. Joe Biden, Captain Brain Cell. Good to see you checking in so often. That means you're doing better. Says, me and my neck buddy chat from time to time, but last time I saw him, he was forming an eyeball. So he might be growing into his own person so he could one day separate from John Fetterman. But is he still considered Fetterman? Do they have different DNA? Would it be a different person? I don't know. We'll have to cross that neck bridge when we get to it. That's so messed up. Poor fella. Make sure you get to mygreengear.com. I'm waiting for the thumbs up so I can start promoting the new green gear for the for this right here. Let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Is it this? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, we have new merchandise coming out for this artwork right here. So yeah, this will be coming out as green gear on black green gear because I think that gold and the black looks great. So as soon as I've already seen the mock-ups, they look great. Just waiting for the official. It's on the website, and then we will be enjoying that together. Rance and Shan, thank you. Neck Buddy has more rights than an unborn baby. Yeah, man. Well, nobody has less rights than an unborn baby, depending on your state. Depends on your state. For California, man, that damn thing, that baby ain't got no rights whatsoever. LDS German Shepherd Boy, thank you. I have no hope for Pennsylvania. Yeah, because it sounds like you got another senator who's a jackass too, the one talking about, oh, mental health. Well, where was that before when you were shoving this dummy out in front of under the bright lights? Raquita Johnson, poor fella, something my grandmother says. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Joe Dix, your admin just blocked Old Sweet Dick Malone. That's messed up. I don't know what Old Sweet Dick Malone did. One of my wrenches emailed me and let me know what the transgression was. Anthony DeRosa, he bit me neck off. No, Jim Jones says Mike Tyson's neck out. This guy was talking to me on the side of his neck, so I just hit him in his neck. Fucking Tyson. What a life that guy had. What a life. So, what the hell are we talking about today? I'll tell you. Couldn't believe this shit. I love the way that he reacted, but had the genders been switched, I think there would have been a violent reaction and the world would have applauded. But under this new that men and women we're equal and we're both strong as each other, then this whole equality push, then this man would have every right to render this woman unconscious, right? Robin Spielman, toxic clouds all over America. I saw it was some Joe Rogan clip where this guy was in I think he was in a neighboring town or a neighboring state, and he has his phone up and he's filming the sky, and there are clouds, but there are no clouds you've ever seen. Nature didn't make these clouds. It's clouds of whatever they're made of from the fires from the train derailment in Ohio. The clouds, they don't look like it's nothing you've ever seen, no damn book. You've certainly never looked up in the sky and seen that. And they're big and dark, and it looks like it's evening. It's the middle of the afternoon, but it looks like it's evening. And I think it was Rogan who said it looks like the end of the world, and it does. And I mentioned before, when that shit gets to a certain height, it can start circling around the world, certainly around the country. The size of that fire, I'll show you guys here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you right now. Let me show you this picture. This was the sky over Palestine, Ohio, either the day of or the day after the derailment and fire. So let me share the screen with you real quick. Let's see, we'll do that one. Watch this shit. Look at that. This looks like an aerial shot from a end of the world movie, Armageddon or some shit. Look what it did to those. It looks like it looks like a dead spot. It looks like those clouds are dead. How do you turn white clouds into black clouds? That can't be good, right? It can't be good. I'm no cloudologist. I don't know if there's a cumulus clouds or what, but that don't look right. Looks like the top of a nuclear bomb mushroom cloud. But everything on the ground, everything underneath that is supposed to be okay. No problems. Come on in, bring in the kids, bring in the animals. Everything's fine. Fathers, go to the local bait and tackle shop, get some worms in them cups of dirt, the cups of soil. Get up early and take your son and go fishing. Stick a hook in the water. Bring that fish home and eat it. Put it in your body. Damn, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Now, like I said yesterday, there are a lot of train derailments. There's like over 1,000 train derailments a year. So this isn't uncommon. But it's the chemicals that are involved, the burning of the chemicals, and the haste with which they're getting people back in there. And they have people, they're telling people, go to a hotel and we'll foot the bill. We'll reimburse you. No. Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. You mean to tell me if they come from south of the border, you will put them in a 5-star hotel downtown New York City in Times fucking Square? You might as well give them the t-shirts that say, I heart New York. You put those illegals up in a 5-star hotel. You are giving them food from their homeland because you don't want to make them feel far from home. You don't want them to get home shit. And our American citizens, who have their only 2 sins are being white and voting for that orange cocksucker, Donald Trump. Those are their only 2 sins. Forgive them. Oh, forgive me, your grace. Forgive me, federal government, for being a white man who voted for Donald Trump. So these motherfuckers come from the other side of the border. They're not one of ours. They're not in our gang. They're not in our family. They're not one of our people. They're not one of our peeps. They're from another country. And you give those motherfuckers food they're familiar with, fluff and fold laundry service, free phone calls, video games, and 24-hour snacks and tea. But these American citizens who had the misfortune of being born here, you tell them you pay for everything and then we'll get you back. Because you know the federal government is quick to pay you back. Is that right? You got a bunch of illegals who weren't even shot. They're the family members of the people who got shot, and they're in fucking Airbnbs in Half Moon Bay. Well, Jericho, Ohio's not in California. Do you expect the federal government to fly them to California? Well, shit. They don't have a problem flying illegals all around the country while we're counting sheep. That's the country. We're sleeping, and you're flying these motherfuckers over our heads at night. You don't have a problem flying them around. They got to go to Martha's Vineyard. They, the illegals, got to go to one of the most exclusive and expensive area codes in the world. The world, Craig. And our own American citizens, you tell them, give me a receipt. And we'll send it over to accounts payable. We'll get back to you. Huh? Hey, white liberal who lives in Martha's Vineyard, who would you rather have in your neighborhood? Would you rather have some illegals from another country who aren't supposed to be here, or would you rather have your own American citizens? Who they vote for? Well, I mean, I don't see how that's important, but over 70% of the residents of Palestine, Ohio voted for Trump. Ew, bring me the illegals. But they're American. They were born here. They pay taxes and they're American citizens, and some of them served in the military. Yeah, but they voted for Trump. That's fucking gross. Bring me Consuela and Jose. I do not want those sick white people are so fucking gross. What? How is that? Now, even if you took American citizens, forget about what they do with the illegals. But if this situation happened and you put American citizens up in a 4 or 5-star hotel, I'd be like, does it have to be a 4 or 5-star? Damn. But the illegals, no problem. Hey, and the food we give you, if you don't want it, just fucking throw it away. Yeah, throw it in the trash. Fuck it. Who cares? Just throw it away. Yeah. Those people across the street freezing to death, those are Americans. We're not going to give it to them. Put it in the trash. No. Don't take it across the street. Don't take it around the city and feed the Americans who are living on the street or the Americans who are poor. Don't give it to them. Throw it in the fucking dumpster. Yeah, that's it. And if you don't like that, come down here. We went to Whole Foods. We went to Trader Joe's. We got these naked juice. You know how much a bottle of naked fruit juice is? That's like airport prices. Fuck it. We got you all this organic stuff, all this expensive shit. Here, just walk. We made a smorgasbord. It's a fucking buffet. Just walk on down and take whatever you want. Ew, get down, you fucking poor American piece of shit. Stop. Yeah. Come on. Illegal, get your ass over here. Get your little ass over here. Get something to eat. Ew, stop. Somebody get the Americans out of here. Oh yeah, you're hungry. Get the fuck out of here. Illegal, come here. Come here. Come here, illegal. There you go. The illegals. Oh yeah. Thank you, American. Thank you, America. There you go, buddy. Oh, you got a long trip, didn't you? Yeah, you got a long trip there. Here we go. Get that. Is that your spot? You got any trouble? Hey, Mr. Illegal, you got any troubled areas you want us to work on for you? All right, Jess, I'm so glad you asked. Right here in my shoulder blade. The shoulder blade. Right here. Jess, work on it. Push. Right there. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no problem, Mr. Illegal. There we go. Need another naked juice. He's getting low. You guys, put a stop sign in the comment section when I start lying. Don't let me lie. Don't do that. Hold me accountable. Okay? Let me know when I'm lying. Let me know when I'm not telling you the truth about what they're giving to these illegals and what they won't give to American citizens. People of Palestine, Ohio, the American government did bring you something. You thought they brought you nothing. They did bring you something. They brought you this. Go fuck yourself, okay? You figure it out. Send me the bill, and we'll take forever to pay you back. Illegal, front of the line. Here you go, fluff and fold. Here, let me stop. Here, let me take your bags. Let me pull that. Here, you don't have to do it. Let me pull the sheets and go sit down. Let me take your shoes off for you. There you go. Lay down. You good? You need anything? Here, you ring this bell. When you ring this bell, some American is going to come and bring you everything you need. Okay? Okay. Good night. You want me to leave the light on? No problem. Good night. Shit. That's some bullshit. You're going to treat your own people like that? They should be in these hotels. Kick those fucking illegals out and put the Americans in there who need it. Like the people whose town you nuked. Got this big black cloud over their city now, over their state. About to be over the whole damn country. Let me show you this shit. I was like, whoa, what? This can't be good. It can't be. I don't know how many chemists or toxicologists, whoever the person would be to know about this shit. I don't know how many of you we have in here. But this can't be right. Can't be. So hold on. Share the screen with you. Here we go. Booyakasha. What do you got to say, man?
Hey guys,
U.S. Senator J.D. Vance.
so I'm here at Leslie Run, and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you show? Can you come here and let me just show this to people? I don't know if you're going to see this in the camera, but watch this. Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting, and the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We've got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you. Hey guys,
Wow.
so I'm here at Leslie.
Wow. And before he disturbed it, you can kind of see a film on top of the water. How do they say it's safe to come back when the water's not clean? I don't understand that. The water supply, one of the things you need to survive, if you take this thing away, you will perish. You will die. Come on back.
Run, and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical.
And if you look back here, there's a bunch, that's water spraying up. That's water spraying up and feeding this creek. So it looks like the water, the amount of water picks up down here. That's leading somewhere. All rivers and streams lead where? To the ocean. All these smaller bodies of water join with bigger bodies of water that end up in the ocean. Green New Deal, right? Climate change. Remember, I'm Al Gore, and there's like 600,000 nuclear bombs under the water, man. The nuclear bombs and all this toxic shit and the carbon credits. The world, we're killing the world. We're killing it. So where are they? Where are the protests? Where are the AOCs and shit out there acting a fool, running around like a chicken on methamphetamine? They sound the same. Where are they? This is the environmental wet dream you've been waiting for. This is a big corporation. This is a train company that's dumping all their fucking chemicals everywhere. Huh? The environment, man, and the fish and the birds, man, they're going to get hurt, man. They're going to get killed because these corporations and their poison. Here you go. Here's your Exxon Valdez spill right here. What do you say, environmentalists? Not a damn thing. So I don't get it. How serious are they? Are they serious at all? I think that's a better question. Are they serious at all? Obviously not. Because here it is. The poor, and there's another layer. They're poor. The majority of this town is poor. Poor American taxpayers poisoned by the big corporation, living in the shadow of the greedy capitalist. Here it is, served up on a platter. Here you go, environmentalists, our finest dish, a catastrophe caused by a corporation. Here you go. What are you going to do about it? What do you say, environmentalists? I guess that's it, huh? But it's all here. There's plenty of room for you to park your news vans. There's plenty of room for you to put up your tents because you don't want to leave a carbon footprint. So you can put up your tents. You can start making your patchouli oil and singing Kumbaya to the wee hours of the morning. You can stay here and help these poor taxpayers. The little guy. This is who you're for. Democrat Party. You are for the little guy. So these environmentalist groups that you wield as a weapon on the rest of us, you got them here. This is what you've been praying for. What do you got to say? Damn. I wish they had more to say, guys. I'll come back to this when there's more. to report. But right now, they ain't saying shit. Didn't Biden run on that Build Back Better bullshit? This is your chance. I told, this is why we need to go green. This is, look, guys. Here you go. And I want it. I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me. I'm wasting away. I'm emaciated. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Here's a big home cooked meal. Eat up. I don't want it. But you said you were hungry here. No, I don't want that shit. Well, then shut the fuck up. Careless. Where's that Greta bitch for this? I don't know, man. She's over there getting fake arrested by German police officers. She don't got time for this shit. How dare you? Come on over. Come on over. Come on over here. We got a disaster. We have a highly toxic chemical spill in a poor American town. Huh? You guys should be all over here just bukkake all over each other. Oh my God. Yes. Corporation environment destroyed dead fish, poor people. Oh, no. Nope. Don't want it. Don't want it. Rance and Shan, thank you again. Jericho, the politicians are actually acting consistent. They expect the whites to fix their own problems like adults. The other races are, we're black. We need your help. Like I said yesterday, if these people were colored, hold on. If this was a half black, half indigenous people population, the left, that would be the left. Wait a minute. The train derailed and spilled thousands of gallons of highly toxic material, and the population was oh shit. Oh shit. I've been waiting for that. So they're half black, half indigenous people. Who's responsible? Who's responsible? A big corporate. Oh, woo! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. But they won't. Why won't they? Why won't they do it? You guys, would you shy away from a big old giant orgasm? If somebody told you, I will give you the biggest orgasm of your life, would you say, no, I don't want it? Would you? That's what they're doing. Wait a minute. There were poor people and the train and the chemical. Right? I'd be like, yeah, I'll take it. That sounds like fun. Nope, they don't want it. For some strange reason, they don't want the biggest orgasm of their life. Leonard S., I thank you. Thank you. So that makes you wonder. That makes you wonder. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want that extreme pleasure? Huh? Because they're full of shit. So if they're not here, where are they? Are they holed up in some big warehouse? The environmentalists, it's just a bunch of tents and someone playing acoustic guitar, and it smells like piss, wasted opportunity, and patchouli oil in there. And all you hear is man. Come on, dog. Old Sweet Dick Malone, he says, Old Sweet Dick loves bukkake. I don't doubt it. It's in the name. I don't know. You tell me. LDS German Shepherd Boy, thank you again. If anything, this proves that the pipelines were safer than what Brandon wanted. What? Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare bring up that time that our grandpa in chief stopped the Keystone Pipeline the day that feeble-minded son of a bitch got in the White House. Don't bring that up. I can't handle that. I can't handle that right now. I can't. Socrates Ken kicking off the play behavior. As usual, it's my pleasure. Women pay me to give them pleasure. Sick shit. What a wasted opportunity. You could really get some shit done. You could really get some eyeballs on this problem. You could get something done to change the town of Palestine, Ohio. Oh man, if these were black folks, if they were black folks, this shit crashed in their town and then they were told by the fucking white man to go back to their homes and their pets are dying. There's some lady had a bunch of chickens. Her chickens are fucking dead. And she has footage from the day before they burned that shit, and the chickens are running around fine. Another guy had foxes. It was weird, but I guess he had a fox. Maybe he bred them for people to buy him as pets, or maybe it was a refuge, but he was holding a fox, and that thing was sedated. It was sedated. It seemed sedated. It was very melancholy and just sleepy. And he said, he said, normally foxes they're running around. They have a lot of energy, and it looked like it. Foxes look like they're, like the energy of like a child. It did something. You saw the senator. He just scraped the bottom of a creek with a stick, and the shit was welling up. These chemicals are leaching out of the soil. Golly, man, just disgusting. But if these folks were black, they'd already be paid. The government, Biden is pervertus, would fall over himself to get these black folks in a nice hotel immediately. Don't even worry about it. We got you. All the race pimps would be on site. Checks would be cut. The company who had the train, who owned the train, would be spanked in public. They would be flogged on their hiney in front of everyone. The politicians, the mayor, the governors, they would all get their beaks wet on this money. But I told you, the two sins are being white and voting for Donald Trump. You can't be forgiven for either one of those, but you got them both. You're condemned. Spunbrain 65, I thank you. The elitist won't mention it until everyone there is done for. And then they can stand on top of their ashes and be like, we need to do something. What a cocksucker. What a cocksucker. Let's see. Let me check something out here. Let's see. Biden to visit let's see Ohio, because I put in Palestine. It might the other Palestine. So I Googled Biden to visit Ohio, and you would think if there was any mention of him visiting this crash site, that would probably be at the top of the search, right? Biden, if you Google Biden to visit Ohio, you would assume that this incident with the train derailment would be the first thing. It would be top of mind. No. I see Biden to visit Ohio to mark official groundbreaking of Intel project, but that was August of 2022. Biden to speak in Ohio at Intel microchip factory groundbreaking September 8th of 2022. President Joe Biden speaks at groundbreaking. That's September 9th of 2022. That's where he says, and me and a bunch of other people got cancer. But that seems to be the only talk of Biden visiting Ohio. Let's see. Biden to visit Ohio, train. Now, this got to be. They know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Hey, we got something, guys. We got something. Okay. Boom. One hour, as of 1 hour ago. This is hot off the press. Hot off the press. Okay. Biden administration vows accountability over train derailment as Ohio senators press for action. Ugh. I don't see. EPA Administrator Michael Regan on Thursday promised that the Biden administration would, quote, get to the bottom. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Somebody was running in the house and they knocked over the grandma's vase and broke it. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Oh, that's not what you're talking about? Because I figured that's what you would be talking about if you use soft-ass language like, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Who broke this vase? Nobody gets milk and cookies until we find out who broke Nana's vase. But they promise. He promised you. Now, you can take that to the bank. All right? If Biden gives you a promise, take it to the bank. It's as good as gold. But they're going to get to the bottom of it. Okay. Oh, so the EPA administrator, he went to East Palestine. Okay, he went there. But I don't Biden. Oh, guess what the EPA administrator looks like? Guess. I'll leave that to you. Guess. What do you think a member of Biden's administration would look like? They're a person of, or they're a marginalized? Of course. So as of yet, Biden has no plans to visit East Palestine, Ohio, in the wake of this tragedy. And who knows? This could be affecting these people for years. Years. This could be like some Chernobyl shit where they got to move people out. And in 50 years, there'll be grass growing through everywhere, and there'll be rusted tricycles in the front yard and dilapidated buildings. Might turn into that. They'll probably tell them, hey, you guys move out of the state and find a new house and we'll reimburse you. Leonard S., thank you again. Brandon's balloon speech today was weak. He did not take any questions. Did you expect him to? He has some prepared lawyer gibberish that they wrote in a simplistic form so he can understand it, so he can read it, and he's not going to do a good job of that. But P-Dog Knight, what up, man? He says, holy shit. Following the White House YouTube channel, the White House is hosting it. Don't you dare. Don't you... Holy shit. Following the White House YouTube channel, the White House is hosting a special screening of the movie Till, about to start. Let's have us some oppression porn. If you guys don't know what that is, Till, as in Emmett Till, yes. There's a movie that was made, I think, late last year about that situation and what happened afterwards, how his mom became like a civil rights activist and brought change in some way. And that is what the White House is showing for Black History Month. Why is it always some downtrodden, sad shit? Huh? Why is it always Emmett Till? I was the first Black blah, blah, blah. They didn't accept me at first, but I did something heroic to gain their respect. The fucking Remember the Titans. That's basically what they are. It's either some sad shit or it's Remember the Titans, some racist town, and somebody comes in and makes them see the error in their ways, and everybody's friends at the end. Dog Night, you better be lying to me. This is one of the few times in life that I want somebody to lie to me. And he's not. President Biden hosts a screening of Till. We will begin shortly. What the fuck is this? You're gonna do a screening of the Emmett Till movie? Why? Why? Tell me right now. Why? Why the fuck are you doing that? Why is it always some sad shit? Why aren't you showing Action Jackson? Why don't you show that for Black History Month? Look at this shit. Look at this right here. Right there. President Biden hosts a screening of Till. Get the fuck out of town. Why? If you want to show some shit for Black History Month, because that's why you're doing this bullshit, why don't you show a good black movie? Not some sad shit about a black person dying or getting beat or racism. Why don't you pick something else? I want to see Carl Weathers in Action Jackson. Carl Weathers, Vanity, R.I.P. girl. Coach Peter Dell, who played what's his name? I can't remember the dude's name. I don't know why. Shit. What's the dude's name who played Peter Delaplane in Action Jackson? He also had that show Coach back in the day, which was a good show. Yeah, Rocky Mountain Bear, Pootie Tang, Anthony DeRosa, Blackula, Craig T. Nelson. Thanks, Spunberry. Carl Weathers, Craig T. Nelson, Vanity. That's a movie I want to see. Show me that. Show me Remember the Titans, because it has racism in it. Scratch that. Show me Wesley Snipes movie. Why don't you show me something like that? Why don't you show Friday? That's a comedy. Anthony DeRosa, Color Purple. No. Wrong direction. Wrong direction, dog. No. That's the sad movie with racism in it. Glory. Thank you, Rex Rocker. Glory. Why not that? Man on Fire. Inside Job. You can show me a bunch of movies with black folks in it. Socrates Kim, Blade, Faithless, Undercover Brother. My son loves that movie. One of the funniest parts is when Neil Patrick Harris walks up in there, and he's the only white dude in there, and he goes, "Hey, man, how the white dude get in here?" And he goes, "Affirmative action." And the guy, Smart Brother, the big dude who plays the scientist, he has a scientist who wore the white coat. He does the voice for Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks. Why don't you play Black Dynamite? Since you got such a hard-on for black folks during Black History Month, let's see Black Dynamite. That movie is fucking hilarious. Hey, who's interrupting my kung fu? Opening scene, he's laying in bed, and there's a woman from each race laid out. He just fucked them to their heart's content. And one of them wakes up and goes, "Good morning, baby." And he's like, "Hey, quiet. You're going to wake up the other bitches. D. James, I'm going to get you, sucker. Come on. Show me a fucking In Living Color marathon. Don't give me this sad-ass shit. Till, I don't want to see that shit. Put on Beverly Hills Cop. Show me something with no racism in it. Show me something that's not sad. Show me something with some pride in it. Some nationalism. Ooh, I know it's a dirty word, leftist. Glory would be perfect. There is racism in it, but it's overcome. In the end, the same guys who are racist to them respect them because they're heading into battle. They're the tip of the fucking spear. So it has a happy ending. Give me something with a happy ending. C4 Duke, DC Cab. I'll take it. Mr. T, crazy fool. I'll take that. I'll take Menace to Society. Nah, that's sad too. Damn. Cool movie. But yeah, it has a pretty sad ending. Harlem Nights. That'd be hilarious. Put on Harlem Nights. I'll shoot that black crusty motherfucker the fuck off. Stop playing with me. Here it is. Go ahead. Shoot me in my pinky toe. Boom. But no, instead, we're gonna watch Till Home. I know Every morning I wake up, I rub my eyes. I open them, I look in the mirror, and I'm still black. Oh, bullshit. Christina Griffin, thank you for the Hamilton. Young milady. JG, heard the Sidewinders are 400,000 each. So the fighters popped off 1.2 million to down unknown air floaties. Well, there's one thing you know for sure, Christina. When the government gets involved, it's gonna get expensive. Guaranteed. They can't put their toe in anything without it getting expensive. They can, what was it? Something back in the day, something about putting in toilets. And the cost of the toilet was inflated, and the tools, they use $600 hammer. All that bullshit. Whenever they get involved, the price tag is going up, and it's going up far. P Dog Night, CB4. I'd love to have them put CB4. It has a scene in it because I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black because I'm black, y'all. That's in that movie. Perfect. Nope. It's gonna be till. Oh. I'm surprised they didn't show a fucking patron saint of fentanyl documentary. Today at the White House, we're gonna play till home. And after that, we're gonna play a George Floyd documentary. Home. You guys suck. You fucking suck. Excuse me. If you only had one sentence. No. You have 3 words. He's standing in a room, and you're on one of those things in the airport where you stand on it, and it's like an escalator, but it doesn't escalate. But it takes you across the floor without you having to walk. And he's standing right next to one of these, so you're on it, and it's moving. Okay, so you only have enough time to say 3 words to Sloppy Joe. You got 3 words to say to Biden's pervertus as you're on this thing taking you by. You can't stop. What 3 words are you saying to Joe Biden? What 3 words are you going to say to him? Signal fixer, FJB. I see a lot of FJBs in here. And it doesn't stand for free Joe Biden. It does not. It stands for something else. Trump won, fool. Old sweet Dick Malone. I was thinking something more of like a message to him, but I did say 3 words. He says, my dick's wide. All right, let him know. Iron Bully guy, eat shit, commie. Retire, you pedo. Tickle these nuts. I knew you guys would keep it classy. That's why I asked. Luciano, S my D. Yes. RNG name, a ring name. How am I supposed to pronounce that? GFY, go fuck yourself. Hey. Brian King v. Falcon, keeping it Jericho Green. Where's the mall? I don't know, but I know this isn't the mall. Third proverb, dumb demonic dick neck. Leave office now, you fucking criminal. Go to hell. Oh, nothing nice to say, huh, guys? Nothing yet. Let's fight, pussy. Lick my nuts. Don't touch kids. Yeah, let's. I don't know if he'll listen to you, but yeah, definitely those are good 3 words to say. Hunter's crack pipe. Kiss my ass. Where's Hunter? Stop sniffing kids. Anthony DeRosa, don't encourage him. He says, go sniff her. You don't probably don't have to tell him that. You don't have to tell him that. Oh man. Boo, you suck. Change your diaper. Another FJB. Oh man, how come none of these are nice things to say? Oh man. No one's gonna say, take care, buddy. Oh, you guys are something else. Ugh. Ugh. I think it's safe to say that I knew you guys would probably say something like that. Change your diaper. F you, Joey. Resign, resign, resign. Great one. You are fired. Just the tip. Oh, you guys are something else. Ranson Shan, we have receipts. Where's Jackie? The miser. Mary D, Sir Poopy Pants. All right. Saw some super dupers up here, man. Let's get to them. My man Jay Reason is in the house. What up, Jay Reason? J954, what up, man? He said, thank you. He says they should play Uncle Tom 1 and 2. LOL, yeah, right. I mean, hey. That would be great. Jason Bateman, fuck you, bitch. Vegas Baller, come here, idiot. Spun bearing, stop breathing, Joe. Oh, man. Dub effect. I got a shit. Me too. Where are you going? I'll shit with you. Oh, man. Jay Reason, thank you so much for the Hamilton. Whoa. Steven, let's keep it funny. Jericho Green, here's a free man. Freeman. Oh, shit. Guys, I really do get paid for this. Oh, Pedro Russell says, yo, JG, Beat Street. Hey, play that, Joe. What'd you put on Beat Street? Ramo! Fucking R.I.P. Ramo. Fucking Spitz. I hated Spitz as a kid. Any of the movies you suggested, any of those movies. Authentically Kennedy, 10% for me. Oh, man. But yeah, Spitz was a bitch. But any of those movies would be great. But instead, they're playing Till Black Folks Be Sad. Okay. Oh, look at this shit here. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Now look at this bullshit. Boy, oh boy. Look at this bullshit here. Couldn't believe this. Couldn't believe that this was allowed, because if the person were of a different color, number one, they probably wouldn't say this because they would be so afraid of, backlash of being called a racist and all this kind of stuff. But if you're the same color as the person you're talking about, feel free to say all the vile and disgusting shit you want to. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. This was from a U.S. senator. And I believe his name's on here, but this is a U.S. senator saying this about Clarence Thomas, a sitting U.S. Supreme Court justice. This is what he said in front of a room full of people on the floor of the Senate. Nobody stopped him. Here we go. Senator Emanuel Jones. Senate Bill 69, Honorable Clarence Thomas, placement of a monument in his honor within the Capitol building or on the grounds. Now, I've said this before. I don't agree with erecting statues of people when they're still alive. But the day that Clarence Thomas dies, whenever that day comes, the statue should go up. I'm totally for this statue. But this man is not. And this guy is a senator from Georgia. So what do you have to say, you punk bitch?
On this grounds, we cannot avoid that conversation, so I'm not going to avoid it either. In the Black community, we have an expression, and I don't want to use this label.
There are people laughing
too deeply here because I'm just trying to tell you what we have in the African American community. When we talk about a person of color that goes back historically to the days of slavery and that person betraying his own community, we have a term in the Black.
Shut up, you fucking idiot. So what happened was, I don't know if you guys heard it, but the audio, Biden is actually hosting the screening of Till. I thought it was just going to be like they're having at the White House. No, he's actually speaking and introducing the movie right now. And that audio came in because it still had the page open. Holy shit. So I'm not going to stream it here live because I don't want any copyright infringements, but I am going to go back and listen to it because you know it is going to be chock full of nuggets that we can digest and enjoy here tomorrow. You know he's going to say some stupid shit. But right now, we go back to this fucking dummy who is calling Clarence Thomas and Uncle Tom. Obviously, and he says he doesn't know about the story. He's a fucking dummy. But obviously, he does not know that Uncle Tom was the hero. Idiot. So go on.
But Clarence Thomas, on this grounds, we cannot avoid that conversation, so I'm not going to avoid it either. In the Black community, we have an expression, and I don't understand
why avoid this conversation. Why does it need to be had? Why do you need to get up here and make disparaging remarks about Clarence Thomas and the statue? It's okay if you're opposed to it, but you're opposed to it because he's an Uncle Tom? Okay.
Use this label too deeply here because I'm just trying to tell you what we have in the African American community. When we talk about a person of color that goes back historically to the days of slavery and that person betraying his own community, we have a term in the Black community. That term that we use is called Uncle Tom. And Uncle Tom is either a fictional or non-fictional character. I don't really know the origin of Uncle Tom, but it talks about a person who back during the days of slavery sold his soul to the slave masters. Place a statue of Clarence Thomas on this grounds. We cannot avoid that conversation, so I'm not.
I don't understand. Why does the conversation need to be had? Why do you need to get up here and call Clarence Thomas and Uncle Tom? If you want to get up there and say you don't like some of his rulings in the past, and this is why I think we shouldn't have a statue of him, that's one thing. If you don't like his rulings, you don't like his political views, you don't like the job he's done as a Supreme Court justice, that's fine. But you're up here saying that you don't want him to have a statue because he's an Uncle Tom, because he sold out his people? How the fuck did he sell out Black folks? If anything, he's been a shining example of what you can be if you keep your nose to the grindstone and fucking work hard. Clarence Thomas grew up in the Jim Crow South in Alabama. I think they created racism in Alabama and Mississippi. He grew up in the Jim Crow fucking South in Alabama. He comes from the world that all you fucking woke Negroes and guilt-ridden white liberals wish for. He grew up in a time that you think we're living in now. He dealt with real racism, real segregation. And he rose to the heights of a Supreme Court justice? And you don't want him to have a statue because What? You think he's working for the white man? You think he's a bootlicker? He's an Uncle Tom? You senator from Georgia? How the fuck did you become a senator? Because you're obviously extremely stupid. So that's your reason. So if a white senator from Georgia or any other southern state got up there and said, I don't want Clarence Thomas to have a statue because he's an Uncle Tom, as soon as the M in Tom left your lips, you would be fired. All the talking heads, all the empty talking heads would get all lathered up. They get to stroking their pink lipstick and flicking their beans. We got another one. We got a racist on tape. He called Clarence Thomas and Uncle Tom. And guess what would happen? All these pro-black Negroes, you're racism in America, institutional, systemic racism, because a white man can get up here and say this shit, but if a black man says it, you are quiet as a dead church mouse. You fucking asshole. How dare you? Somebody needs to wash his mouth out with cat shit for speaking that way. If you don't like what he's ruled on as a justice, as his job, as the reason you're talking about him in the first place, fine. But you didn't say that. You came up there with some emotional bullshit. You came up there with some emotional garbage to spew about Clarence Thomas because you don't like him. You're probably fucking jealous of him. That man went through the racism that you fools fall asleep dreaming about, wishing for in this country. He's done it. And you don't like him for that? And you've obviously never read the fucking book, stupid. Can you believe that shit? Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. But let that have been a white man. But we want equality. Shut the fuck up. You got it. That is just so stupid. That's disgusting. Treat him like you would a white senator who said that. Fire his ass. Come up here with some substance or keep your mouth shut, bitch. You whiny bitch. So, let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. You guys ready to be happy a little bit? So this lady, she sounds Irish. She's in New York City, and Sam Smith, the pervert who did that performance at the Grammys where it was, it was a red orgy. This fucking older lady, this older Irish lady saw him walking through a park, I don't know, Central Park or whatever, New York, and she let that bitch have it. That was so fucking funny. Check this lady out. This is fucking grandma of the year right here.
Sam Smith belongs in hell. You demonic, twisted, sick bastard.
You demonic, sick, twisted bastard. She let him have it.
Leave the kids alone, you sick fucker. Sam Smith is a pedophile. He's corrupted up the kids. Grooming the kids. You sick motherfucker, Sam Smith. You're evil.
So there are other people, hey, groomer, Illuminati, but this lady clearly steals the show. She said, you sick motherfucker. Yeah, old lady. Yeah.
You belong in hell. Sam Smith belongs in hell. You demonic, twisted, sick bastard.
You demonic, sick, twisted bastard.
Leave the kids alone, you sick fucker.
You sick
Sam
fucker.
Smith is a pedophile. He's corrupted up the kids. Grooming the kids. You sick motherfucker, Sam Smith.
Oh man, that lady is the best. That lady is wonderful. She said, "You sick motherfucker, Sam Smith." Miss, please, one more time.
You're evil! You belong in hell! Sam Smith belongs in hell! You demonic, twisted, sick bastard! Leave the kids alone, you sick fucker! First record.
Yeah.
Sam Smith is a pedophile! He's corrupting up the kids! Grooming the kids! You sick motherfucker, Sam Smith! You're evil!
Yeah, sick motherfucker, Sam Smith. She didn't even say Sam Smith. She said Sam Smith. That's how Irish she is. Yeah, sick motherfucker, Sam Smith. Oh, that lady is officially the best. She let that fool have it. What can I add to that? I can't add shit to that. That is a perfect meal. Hits all the flavor notes. Perfectly seasoned. Perfectly cooked. I have nothing to add to that. Golly. He's grooming the kids. You sick, twisted bastard. That lady didn't give a fuck. You can tell she was visiting here. She's just here to visit because she hasn't been poisoned by those bastards. Or even better, I hope she does live here now because maybe she can wake up some of these other sick motherfuckers. She said, y'all sick motherfucker, Sam Smith. Whoo! That was beautiful. And something equally beautiful, if not more. Tammy A, the first member. I finally got my membership ready. I got everything approved. So you are now able to be a member. I will have members-only live streams, Q&As, giveaways, all kinds of shit. It's all listed there. So when you become a member, it's $5.99 a month. Got some cool shit in there for you. And Tammy A, I thank you. She is the membership cherry popper. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this one. CRLINY1. I know who it is, but I don't know how to pronounce that. Krillin. I don't know. I'm sure it's something I'm supposed to know, but I don't know. But anyway, they say Thomas is an Uncle Tom. So is Ketanji Brown Jackson. Jumanji Brown Jackson, as I call her. Jumanji Brown Jackson, yes, I agree with that. In the way that you're meaning it, not the actual how the book played out, because Uncle Tom ends up being a hero, and clearly Ketanji Brown Jackson is no hero. But Clarence Thomas is a hero. Clarence Thomas, like I said, rose from the depths of the Jim Crow South in Alabama when there was real racism, to become a Supreme Court justice. And how he's an Uncle Tom, I don't know. And again, in the way that you mean it, as an insult. I do not see how Clarence Thomas is an Uncle Tom. What has he done? And that means, like that idiot explained in the video, you've sold out your people. So how has Clarence Thomas sold anybody out? That I don't understand. That I don't see. But Ketanji Brown Jackson, yeah, she's a fucking idiot. And she's a tool for the left. She's a diversity hire. That's strike number one. She's not there because of her merit. She's there because of the way she looks. Because Biden said a long time ago that I'm going to nominate a woman of color as a Supreme Court justice. So he kind of locked himself in there. Just like when he said, I'm going to have a woman of color as my vice president. Well, kind of locked that one in, didn't give us many options. And here we have our cackler in chief, worthless, border czar, never been to the border, completely ignorant piece of shit. So this is what happens when you get diversity hires. If it's on your merit, man, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what you look like. If you're the best for the job, man, you better get your ass in here and get to work. Molo Tulo, I hope Jericho doesn't talk about football. I won't, as long as nobody brings it up. But if somebody says some wild ass shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about it. So I'll try not to. Okay. Also, man, that lady was funny. Sam Smith, you're demonic motherfucker. Look at this shit right here. Now, equality, okay, let's see. Let's see if they want real equality. Because this to me looks like this situation could have gone a totally different direction and it would have been fine with me. Because again, equality, right? So here we go. And I was like, oh shit, like, what is that lady thinking? And again, if you turned around and whooped her ass, I mean, you know, how mad can you be? Because this is equality. It's not all fun. It's not all laughs and hugs. Equality will fuck you up sometimes. Equality will beat your ass. So let's see. So what's happening here, okay, I'll share the screen in a minute. But what's happening here is Busta Rhymes is walking through the airport. Busta Rhymes is, if you don't know, is a rapper from New York and has been on the rap scene since the early 90s with leaders of the new school. Row, like a dungeon dragon. So we're talking, 30 years. So, and then he started his own group, Flip Mode Squad, but he was really the star of the group. He was the headliner for sure. And he has a huge career. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. What's the one he did? That song with Mariah Carey, Baby, If You Give It To Me, I'll Give It To You. You know what I want. And then he has a bunch of hits. You know who Busta Rhymes is. So he's walking through an airport, and this lady takes it upon herself to kind of run up there in between. You can see this guy right here, this big old swole up dude right here is his security. And this is Busta Rhymes right here in the blue. So she runs kind of, because he's dealing with, you'll see in the video, he's pushing somebody else back. He's dealing with somebody else. When he's doing that, she takes the opportunity to sneak up in there and she grabs Busta Rhymes by his ass. That's right, Raquita Johnson. Woo-ha! Got you all in check. When Disaster Strikes, the album that came out after that one in 97, changed everything for me. But she runs up and pinches him on his ass. So what does Busta do? He turns around, he has like a bottle of water, some kind of drink, and he like flings the water in her face, basically throws his drink in her face. And then the video stops. He's like, what the fuck? And then the video cuts out. Now, had that been a woman, had that been some famous celebrity, Rocky Mountain Bear, I don't know, man. Twista, he's known as the fastest rapper, but Busta Rhymes is on his ass. But I got to give it to Twista. Twista's the OG fast rapper, but Busta Rhymes ain't no joke either. But had this been some famous woman, some famous celebrity female, and a guy runs up and grabs her ass, how do you think the crowd would react? Number one, the crowd would be, people would be freaking out because that's a woman and you're a man. The crowd would be freaking out. Her security probably would have grabbed him and slammed him through the floor. It would have been a much bigger deal. Definitely. But it wasn't a big deal. Why? Because not just their hypocrisy, but she's not a threat because she's a woman. Busta Rhymes is way bigger and way stronger. He could handle it on his own, which is the point. Since you obviously have a female privilege, he didn't beat the shit out of you, and his security didn't fuck you up. You took advantage of that. You knew you had it, and you took advantage of it and grabbed that man on his ass, knowing that you were protected by your ovaries, knowing that you were protected behind your labia majora. You knew he wouldn't turn around and beat the shit out of you. But had he turned around and slapped that woman sideways, can you be mad at him? You put your hands on him. Keep your hands to yourself. I tell my kids this all the time. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch people. But you're going to go up there and pinch him on his ass? What, you think it's funny? What, you thought he was going to turn around with little stars in his eyes and be like, I found you, my soulmate? No, you asshole. You took advantage of your obvious female privilege. You know women get a lot more leeway. You know women can act a lot more crazy and stupid before somebody fucks them up. And if the dude fucks them up, hey man, you're hitting a female, then tell her to act like one. Don't come over here with the man trying to act like a fucking man. Don't put your hands on nobody. Because men, we put hands on other men. If a man touches you in a way you don't like, you're going to beat his ass. If a man gets too close to you in a negative way, if he's acting aggressively and gets too close, you're going to beat his ass. So if this is the world you want to come play around in, this is what happens. So how do you want it? You want equality? Then come take this ass whooping. You want to obey the gender norms and the gender-based rules of society? Then keep your hands to yourself, lady. So here's what happened. So there's that lady right there. You see her right here. She just reached down and grabbed Busta Rhymes' ass. And the security, he's kind of pushing this dude out of the way. So that's when she took her opportunity. She went up and grabbed him. Speak on her. So there she is, grabbing his ass. Ha ha ha. I'm a lady. No one's gonna hurt me. And that's him throwing his drink all right there in the air. Him throwing his drink on her. Now, unfortunately, it ended right there because it looked like this man's security too, and they're about to turn around and say something. I wish it would have shown that. But this lady thought it was cool. She thought shit was sweet, and I can go around pinching because you're famous. Since you're famous, I can put my hands on your body. What a dick. Peter Gozinia. Peter Gozinia. I get it. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And it looks like Miss Tammy A is not alone, which is good. Big Dan T, also a new member. Look at that, people. Look at that. Will you look at this? Yes. And I'll have member badges as well. I think after a month and then 3 months, you get different badges on there. So a little icon or a little profile pic, whatever that shit's called, will change. I think it's called an icon. That will change. So Tammy A, Big Dan T are the first two, but they better not be the last two. Yeah, Weapon X, I'd be rolling if he slapped her, for sure. Because this is the kind of shit that's going to get people in trouble. This is going to get women fucked up. You talking about equality, and women can do what men can do, and we're just as strong, and there's no difference. Well, if there's no difference, then come on over. Since there's no difference, here, take this. Take this to your jawline and see how that affects you. You ain't ready for this shit, nor should you be. You stay over there and do your lady stuff. We'll be over here doing men stuff, okay? Everybody stays safe. When you try to come over here and stomp with the big dogs, that's how women get hurt, okay? Don't do that. And Busta Rhymes is a big dude. If he turn on and hit that woman, she'd be having a blue parking spot for the rest of her damn life. Yeah. Oh, check this shit out. And of course, this is how a Biden nominee would look like. This is how they would look. Of course. Picture somebody Biden is nominating to his cabinet, and this is the lady you're going to get. I believe her name is Gigi Sohn. Is that how you pronounce her last name? Sohn. And she looks like a little lesbian troll. You're like, oh yeah, of course this is what she would fucking look like. Look at this angry little shit. Imagine her chasing you around. with like a rainbow double-ended dildo in her hand. Look at this motherfucker. Of course, that's what your nominee looks like. Of course. Look at this idiot. Angry little shit. I'm going to make you feel the void that my father left in my soul. I'm going to bend the world to my will. And she's supposed to be, he's nominating her as the FCC chairman. That's right, the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, what you can and can't say on the airwaves. Is there anything about this woman that makes you think she's going to have a problem with something you say on the airwaves? Do you look at this woman and think, yeah, conservative, so she'll let everybody say everything? Or do you look at her and think, uh-oh, leftist, she's going to silence the competition? Exactly. Look at this. Don't judge a book by its cover. Well, when the cover looks fucked up like this, I'm going to judge it. Of course, Gigi Sohn. That's who he's, another Ku Klux Trans alphabet soup group member in his weird fucking army. Here you go. Golly. Oh, shit. So, this angry little bastard, has been through multiple confirmations. I think 3 or 4 times he keeps nominating her. She keeps being shot down. So, let's see. She had to take a spoonful of her own medicine because you know how they like to tear people down and ruin careers over tweets. Okay? Oh, hold on. Is it this one? Okay, hold on. I'll find it. I know it's on this page. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Listen, this guy is going to read some tweets. And Miss Gigi is not having it. She's mad. She don't like it. She don't like when you read her own words back to her. Because when somebody, and remember, FCC chairman, she's going to be determining what can and can't be said or played over the airwaves. And this is what she thinks. She doesn't have what you would call neutral thought. She's very much in one camp.
Is a raggedy black supremacist president, and his cowardly enablers would rather kill everybody than stop killing white people. Do you think a person who said that should be appointed or confirmed to the FCC?
I would need to know more of the context, honestly.
Okay. You retweeted the exact
context. Context? He's a sloppy black racist of a president? You need context for that? Okay.
exact same thing, only with President Trump instead of President Obama, and the races reversed. Angry black woman, not a good look, Judge Brown Jackson. You tweeted at Judge Kavanaugh, angry white man, not a good look, Judge Kavanaugh. And one of the things that preserves what little racial comedy and harmony we have in this country is that our leaders don't use that racial comedy and harmony like a toddler who discovered their daddy's gun. You talk about racial issues in a way that will inflame the very worst things in our country. And I fear that if you're given this position of authority, you will use that authority to continue to inflame and to continue potentially even to censor based on some of these ideas. President.
Yep, exactly. And this is J.D. Vance, the same guy, a senator from Ohio, who was there showing you how the chemicals are bubbling out of the water. And that's exactly right. This lady is going to get in there and she is going to start wielding her power as a weapon against people who don't agree with her. That's exactly what this angry little carpet muncher is going to do. And she's married. Well, I take that back. She ain't married. That's for a man and a woman, but she has a life partner and they have a child together. Isn't that awesome? I got 2 moms. I got twice as much breast milk. I got 2 moms. She adopted a daughter. She adopted the daughter in 2004 when she was by herself, and then she got married in 2007. So you are a single mom on purpose. I call that child abuse. If you purposely have a child as a single parent, you are a fucking child abuser. She did that. And now she has a life partner and they're raising a child. That's some selfish shit. So now you're going to fuck that little kid up. That little girl has two moms. And of course, having a mom and a dad, that's no guarantee. I'm sure there's plenty of people in here who had a mom and dad and they got some fucked up shit in their life. Happens to us all. But a mother and a father is your best shot. Two angry lesbians who are hell-bent, that's a terrible situation for that poor kid. What a selfish asshole both of you are. Both of you glistening face dummies. But that is who Biden wants to be in charge of the FCC. That's a real position. Not like Ricky Levine or whatever that clown face, I'd fuck me, it puts its lotion on, that crazy bastard, Buffalo Bill, who is some kind of assistant health department dumb shit. The FCC chairman, FCC chair, that's real power. And he wants to give it to that little bastard. GG. Chuck Loudon, thank you. I thought it would be albino Eskimo transvestite midget with one leg and half Oriental. No. But as soon as they can find that person, they will make that person president. Rance and Shan, thank you. You ever see the movie Benchwarmers? A muscle buff adult athlete demands to be on a teen baseball team using a handwritten note saying, I am 12. That's what they want it to be. They want us to live in Benchwarmers. That's what they want. Stuff that's in a movie and we laugh at it. Ha 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 ha. That'll never happen. Shit. Sister Shirley, another new member. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Sister Shirley. You can join Big Dan T and Tammy A. Jay Reason, Bruce Willis allegedly has dementia. Shaking my head, reported 2 hours ago. I think it was March or May of last year, they announced it, but I guess it's gotten worse. But yeah, it's some frontal lobe issue where he has a problem understanding and remembering and shit like that. It's pretty fucked up. I like Bruce Willis. I'm a fan of Bruce Willis. I'm not aware of any crazy bullshit he might have said. I don't want to be aware of it. It looks like, Bruce Willis is coming to the end of his life, so I'd like him preserved in my mind the way he is. But great action star, 80s, 90s. Did he have any big hits in the 2000s? I don't know, but definitely in the 80s and 90s, huge action star. That sucks, man. I like Bruce Willis. Die Hard, I don't even need to say anything about that. Now, the subsequent Die Hards, not a fan. Die Hard was it. Die Hard 2, that shit sucked. The one in the airport, fuck that. That one was garbage. Die Hard with a Vengeance, the one he did with Samuel L. Jackson, garbage. What was the other one? Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard. That shit was corny too. You got him in an 18-wheeler outmaneuvering a FA-35. Garbage. They should have stopped with the first Die Hard. But, he had tons of movies after that were great. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Charles Turner Jr. says, I love Die Hard 2 and 3. Go ahead, man. That's where we part ways with Bruce Willis. But he's still alive. But big fan of Bruce Willis, and that's really sad that that's happening to him. Username, The Fifth Element. Yes, but I think that was 95. Well, yeah, when Charles Turner Jr. says, we disagree on that. Fine. Yeah, Armageddon was good. Last Boy Scout. I mean, he had a bunch of good movies, man. Bruce Willis, one of the last great action stars that we have, and he's dealing with some deteriorating brain issues. It's really too bad. Sixth Sense, that was cool. Nancy Anderson, I heard KJP announce he is openly gay. Who's KJP? Of course, man, everybody's gay, right? You're gay, I'm gay. Everybody's gay. Everybody's gay all the time. 12 Monkeys, another Last Man Standing. Yes, Weapon X with Christopher Walken. That was a good one. And J954, number 4, a new member. Thank you very much, J954. You have joined the Pantheon. Thank you. Appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, man. That's what we're gonna call it. And of course, I'm writing it down right now. Right now. Biden hosts Till screening. Oh my goodness. What kind of dumb shit did he say? Damn it. Chuck Loudon, thank you again. Pulp Fiction, Craig. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Also, yeah, man. Sister Shirley, KJP is Corinne Jean Pierre. Oh, Chocolate Patty. I thought she was gay. That's how she got the job. She showed up to the interview with her bottom half of her face glistening. They were like, oh, girl, get in here. Come on. Mopar girl, thank you. Aging sucks. Our favorite action folks are getting older too. I'll be 50 in May. Well, you're not old. You're not old. You're not even close to old. But yeah, we're definitely getting seasoned. You know what I mean? We're seasoned folks. We're definitely not old. But that's really sad, man. Shitty. Rome 13, look at you. Thank you very much. Rome 13 is another member. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I don't want to see all the. It's a trip already to see people that you grew up watching or listening to, and they're old as shit. Their kids are your age. They got all this gray hair and shit. I'm like, oh, what happened? Damn, man. I guess age don't leave none of us alone, but it's still a trip. Trip to see, guys and gals that were huge stars growing up, and they're old as hell. You're like, who's 51? Damn. I think there's like some Dr. Dre's. He's like 55 or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy. But I guess this is what we all hope for. We all hope to get old, right? Nobody wants to Jimmy Dean it and fucking die young. We're all supposed to be getting old. So I guess this is what we wanted. I tell you one thing. That's my one major change after turning 40. Like, I don't have a lot of gray hair. I'm not like all sore and stiff and stuff. I don't have erectile dysfunction or nothing like that. But definitely the glasses. I never wore glasses. My mom had glasses growing up. She'd always hand me, what does this say? Authentically Kennedy, I'm sorry. I saw your super, but then, shit gets crazy over here. But I thank you, miss. She says, hi, Jericho. I sent you a message on IG with some sad news. RIP. Buddy, I'll check that out. Authentically Kennedy. Thank you. Well, motherfuckers, he's depressed. Big Dan T. See, I must have missed some of these when I was reading the articles. Big Dan T, thank you. Also known as AKA new member, Big Dan T. Thank you. He says, I think it's racist they have not renamed the White House after George Floyd. LOL. Give him time. Don't you put that shit past him. He'll have a wing. He'll at least have a wing. Sorry, sons of bitches. They ain't done yet. Mary D, thank you for the super sticker. I used to work with a lady at the radio station named Mary D. Hold on. Here we go. Nope, not that one. Not that one. But you guys, you can imagine the things that are coming out of Joe Biden's mouth right now as he's. Why would you have him talk? Why wouldn't you have somebody else up there? Lou Maldonado, give him hell, JG. I promise, man. That's what we're here to do. But why would you let him host it? Just have him like sitting there. Just have him like just stand up and wave and have somebody else talk. Why you guys keep doing that? And I'm not gonna look at it now. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning. I'm gonna let the dust settle. I'm gonna let all the clips, so I don't have to listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna let the clips come out. Oh shit. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ranson Shan, thank you. He says, are we sure the KKK didn't reincarnate into Dems? It's very possible. They've always worked very closely with each other. They've always worked in concert with each other. The Democrats had to enforce their law in some way. And that's what they did. Ku Klux Klan. Now we got the Ku Klux Trans. We got two of them. Alien Testosterone, thank you. He says, look up Helltown, Ohio. Oh, man. Fucking Ohio. Dub, in effect, so Jericho Green. So how's California? Shitty. Fucking shit, man. But, you know. Let's see. I think we got another one. Nicole Thomas, thank you for the... Oh, hold on. Let's do this shit right, Nicole. Thank you for the £1 and 99 pence. One more of Irish Lady to finish with JG. All right, we'll do that. She was something else. Sam Smith, you rotten motherfucker. That was so damn funny. Can you have somebody be your grandma when you're already past 40? Is that possible? Because that's all I want is my grandma. Brian King B. Falconer. Thank you, man. He is another member. You see what's happening, guys. You see the trend. You want to come sit at the cool kids table? We're waiting for you, but it's filling up quick. Get your ass over here. I will do that, Nicole Thomas. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Nicole Thomas is going to have a beanie. Congratulations. Of course. Irish lady in the park. What say you? What say you, smart older lady in the New York City park? What do you think of this Sam Smith?
Hell! Sam Smith belongs in hell! You demonic, twisted, sick bastard!
Damn.
Leave the kids alone, you sick fucker! Sam Smith is a pedophile! He's corrupting up the kids! Grooming the kids! You sick motherfucker, Sam Smith! You're evil! You belong in hell!
There we go. I'm back. Man, that lady's cool as hell. You sick, twisted, demonic fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, really, Rome 13. Those lyrics to that song really ring true. Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Damn. Authentically Kennedy, Sam Smith found the luck of the Irish in Central Park. Hey, I bet if he would have came over there and popped off to that lady, she would have smacked the shit out of him. I bet that old lady would have hopped that little barrier and whooped his ass. That would have been funny because I have a sneaking suspicion that all Sam Smith would have done is curled up in a ball, cried, and pissed himself as an old lady kicked the shit out of him. You fucking bastard. Boom! She would have took the high heels to that bitch. So funny. Shout out to that old lady. If anybody knows her, get her my information. Jericho Green 2018 at gmail.com. I would love to talk to that lady. But right now, I got to go in the house with my kids. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you all to the people who have become members. Thank you to those of you who will become members. I appreciate it, and I hope that I am worthy of your $5.99 a month. We'll see. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. You were great. I was great. We were great. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.